Insomniac, you're on the air.
Hey, Dad, my husband's snoring, getting on my nerves. It's keeping me awake. I tried those strips, but they don't work.
Have you tried earplugs? No, have your husband check for sleep apnea. Insomniac, you're on the air.
Hey, Dave. Maybe you can help me. I've been having some trouble sleeping. My mind is racing. I can't clear my head. It's like I'm having nightmares, but I'm not asleep.
Alright, here's what you do. It sounds a lot like my first marriage. Go out and take a walk. Clear your head. Sometimes the night air helps me relax, you know?
Thanks, Dave.
Insomniac, you're on the air.
Hey, Dad, you catch the Eagle game?
Yeah, unfortunately. Insomniac, you're on the air.
First time, long time.
Thanks, man.
I'm calling about the lady with the husband who snores. You're right. I have sleep apnea. Her husband should really have that checked out.
Yeah, I completely agree. Thanks. Insomniac, you're on the air.
Yeah, I called before about the Eagle game.
Look, man, I'm from New York. I'm a Giants fan.
What are you doing in the building?
Good question.
Tune in to more classic hits right after Insomniac with Dave Burrows on 95.3 The Edge.
It's midnight. People are sleeping, all warm and fuzzy in their soft beds. Not us. We're wide awake, waiting, staring at the alarm clock. It's going to be another long night. This is Insomniac, and I'm Dave Burrows. I'm here Monday through Friday from midnight to 6. I'm here to listen. The number is 555-6266. You might as well call. What else are you going to do? Sleep? Insomniac, you're on the air.
Called about 2 weeks ago. You probably don't remember. I just called to say that I was having some difficulty sleeping, so I followed your advice and took a walk over by the college tonight.
Sometimes the night air helps me. Did it help you?
Yeah, it did.
Good, I'm glad I could help.
Something interesting happened while I was out walking. I thought you might want to hear about it.
Sure, why not?
I met this girl. She was leaving her class. I offered to escort her the rest of the way home.
Well, you can't be too careful. There's a lot of creeps in this city.
That's exactly what I said to her.
So you walked her home. Then what happened?
When we got to her apartment, she invited me inside for some coffee. We sat and talked for a while. I don't even remember what we talked about. She was sitting across from me on the chair. She took off her sweater. Very slowly. Very deliberately. Everything she did, every move was like it was in slow motion. She had on a really tight t-shirt. Really thin. She saw me staring at her breasts. She didn't say anything. Then she slipped off her shoes and sat on the couch. Do you like toe rings, Dave?
You know, I used to, but I took up jogging, and they kind of killed my feet.
You're a funny guy, Dave.
So I'm assuming there's a point to this story, right?
The only reason I mentioned it was because I noticed she had one when I tied her foot to the bed. It was shaped like a butterfly. I thought it was sexy.
Yeah, I remember you. You did call in about 2 weeks ago, didn't you?
I'm impressed, Dave. If I didn't get a chance to thank you for your advice, I'm enjoying my little walks at night.
Are you solving the nightmares?
Funny you should ask. I'm having one right now. But they're not the same as before. They're stronger, more vivid. I'm not watching the nightmare anymore. It's more like I'm a willing participant in a dream I can't control. The longer I stay awake, the more the nightmare becomes reality. I can't even say for sure if this conversation's actually taken place. But thanks to you, I found a way out. I can finally sleep again.
Listen, I forgot your name. I'm sorry.
Look at this. I can't believe the garbage these kids listen to.
Wait, where are you? Are you there right now? Is she there with you? Put her on the phone.
I'm sorry, Dave. She's unable to come to the phone right now. So anyway, I was racking my brain trying to find a way to personally thank you for your advice. I was even considering sending you a fruit basket, but that's not a proper gift a guy sends another guy. Unless, well, and I was thinking, what if Dave's allergic to strawberries? Then it dawned on me. I shouldn't be keeping this all to myself. That's just being selfish on my part. So I decided to make you a partner. 50-50. Well, it's more like 70-30. I'm doing all the legwork.
Wait, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Dave, just sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Okay, this was funny at first, but you just crossed the line, pal. Hey, buddy! Buddy! Turn that crap off! Alright, that's it.
Are you still there, Dave? I hope you enjoyed it. Not as much as I did, of course.
Listen, I'll admit I like a good prank call every now and then, and God knows that I've done some myself. But you crossed the line, pal.
What are you saying? You don't believe me? What do you think, Dave? I'm some high school kid with acne jerking off in my parents' basement? Do you think I've got nothing better to do than to call you in the middle of the night with some sick, perverted story just to get off? Is that what you think?
Yes, that's exactly what I think.
I don't know what to say, Dave. I'm really disappointed. I tried to do something nice to repay you, and this is the thanks I get?
Buddy, I have no idea what the hell you're trying to say, but this conversation is over.
You really have no idea, do you? 2 weeks ago, I was at the end of my rope. You told me to take a walk, get some air, clear my head. So I did. I met this girl out walking her dog. I couldn't control myself. Threw her behind the bushes. Next thing you know, I'm waking up in my bed. My sheets are bloody. I have no idea what happened, but I realize I'm awake. Awake! And I feel the best I've ever felt in my life!
This is Insomniac. We'll be right back.
What the hell was that? What do? Do we call the cops?
Tell them what? We just talked to some nut job? We get calls like this all the time.
No, not like this we don't.
Okay, Steve, go ahead. Call 911. We don't know anything. The sun is rising. People are waking up. Alarm clocks are going off all around the city. Kids are going to school. People have jobs to go to. Another day of work. Not for us. We're still awake. Our eyelids are heavy, but we can't shut them. We lie in bed and stare at the ceiling. We can hear the noises around us, the sounds of people living normal lives. But we can't do that. Our lives are anything but normal. We can only sit and wait for the sun to set again. Until then, this is Dave Burrows. This is Insomniac.
We're out. Why don't you go home? You look like crap. I can finish up here.
I just can't get that call out of my head.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Like you said, it was probably a prank.
What if it wasn't? What if it was real? What if 2 girls are dead because I talked some psycho into killing them?
Wow. That would really suck.
I'm serious.
So am I. Look, go home. Get some sleep. If I hear anything, I'll call you. Dave, somebody here to talk to you.
Dave Burrows. I'm Detective Harris from the Philadelphia PD. I'm investigating a murder that happened this morning at Temple College. Perhaps you have a few minutes to talk with me.
Yeah, my office is upstairs.
Great.
Followed your advice and took a walk over by the college tonight. I met this girl. She was leaving her class. I offered to escort her the rest of the way home. When we got to her apartment, she invited me inside for some coffee. She was sitting across from me in the chair. She took off her sweater. She saw me staring at her breasts. She didn't say anything. $50-50. Well, it's more like 70-30. I'm doing all the legwork. I'm sorry, Dave. She's unable to come to the phone right now.